We are the Sugar Skull today. We're reviewing the new palette, Calavera, and this is by Gourmandgirls Cosmetics. It's being released today. It's a brand new release. It looks like this. So they're gonna be swatches, obviously the creepy Sugar Skull tutorial, and that's it. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. If you don't know me, I'm Elaina. I was on Paid to Review Season 2, available on Wow Presents Plus right now. I usually do looks like this, drag looks, celebrity impersonations, reviews. Just check it out later. So you can follow me on social media, all the links are down in the description box. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this beautiful palette. So thank you so much, Christina, for sending me over the palette. Christina is the owner of Gourmandgirls Cosmetics, and if you guys don't know, it's a small indie brand. I review tons of her palettes on my channel. She's my sweet friend. Ever since we met on Instagram, she sent me a palette and we became very chatty, and we found we have a lot in common. So I'm biased, but also I always honestly review, and you can actually see. So I always liked her quality, and I felt like as the time goes, the quality started to get better and better and better. So I think her brand is really elevated now, and every new palette comes out better and better. The multi-chromes she's been releasing, all those multi-chrome, amazing quality, beautiful colors. She's like a queen of multi-chromes. So this is the Day of the Dead palette, Calavera. Yeah, I have to read it because my Spanish is not that good, but this is a dedication to her grandma and grandpa, Antonia and Paulina, her grandparents. So it's a Mexican holiday, obviously. I'm not going to tell you about it. Everybody knows about it. I've never done a Sugar Skull look before, but I mean, obviously, this is what it's all about. So I had to do this kind of look instead of just a makeup look. But the palette has been used for most of it, except for like gems and face paint. All of this is mostly is a palette. I look at the multi-chrome on the nose. I'm like living. I'm like, the nose is the focal point. Anyway, so this is launching today, and if you watch it on YouTube, I'm gonna try to load this video at the same time as it launches. Usually my videos go on at noon, but I'm gonna try to put it up earlier. And this is $64.99, and it has 6 shifter shades, as she says. And they're gonna be more like, if you follow her on Instagram, Gourmandgirls Cosmetics, you'll see by the time, you know, by Thursday, by tomorrow, probably gonna be bunch tomorrow. I'm saying tomorrow because I'm filming on Wednesday. All right. Anyway, I'm just riding a cold now, so I'm a little loopy. So I'm out of it. I have a light fever, but it's not corona. I tested myself. I'm negative. I'm just like pretty much and stuffy. So this is gonna be a tutorial, quick tutorial voiceover, and as Swatches voiceover. I'm gonna try to voiceover. Maybe tomorrow my voice is gonna be better for it anyway. So this gorgeous thing is 25 shade. This is her biggest palette, and kind of like reminds me of a Nervina. And it's not like a shade to anyone, it's a compliment. I love Nervinas, all my Nervina palettes, like I freaking love them. And like, you know, just the big palette, I don't know, it's just a big palette. But I love her multi-chrome, so I knew the shifter shades are gonna be the bomb, and knew it. And like, I don't know if you can see the shifts, but they're so delicious. And the black and the white, I mean, the girl is after my heart. She's got the white and she's got the black. It's like, I'm the head and I went to heaven. Oops, don't want to break my flowers. Anyway, so without further ado, let me show you the swatches in the tutorial. So it seems like it's pricey, but with Elaina Glam discount code, it gets also 10% off, and you get a lot of shades and multi-chrome, so you know, it reflects on the price, and it's an indie brand. It's nice to support it. So without further ado, let's get into the rest of it because I can't talk anymore. I need to blow my nose. So here are the swatches. They came out beautiful as expected. The blacks are real black. The white is really pigmented, and the shifty black that has a little like a shimmer in it
kind of like sparkle. It's real pretty. I used it as well just to have a use of all of them. And my favorites, of course, the multi-chromes. So I used the primer as Louise, and now we're going for the mattes first. So I'm going to build up my eyes. I don't have my base makeup yet, so we're doing kind of a halo eye. I wanted this to be like a sugar skull makeup, but also have a concept that, like, I wanted to use purples, but I wanted to make it kind of a sugar skull, maybe like a vampire-ish sugar skull, like a dead vampire or something. I don't know if that's possible, but I wanted to have a purple and also the red. So I blended black, some of that sequin black and the matte black, just to see what they look like. This black with a little glitter in it. It's just like a little shimmer in it. It's not a shimmer, it's a matte, but it looks pretty. So the purples are real pigmented, and you see this is a light purple, and it's still very opaque. It came out beautiful, blends super easy, and it looks pretty. So it's pretty much 2 circles around my eyes, and then we're gonna build up the red in the middle. So now we're going for the red and kind of a darker brown and the shimmers. So we're gonna build this as a halo. I already cut the crease and we're building the bright red. And then we're gonna add a little bit of a darker brown on the outside. And it's kind of going in between the colors to make it more deep, like with the black, and brighter with the red. And then I'm going to apply more Louise base and apply that beautiful multichrome. That's a shifty shade that's on top. I think it's called Illuminación. I don't know. It's in Spanish, but it's like illumination, I guess. But it's gorgeous. The shifts are so beautiful. And it's easy to blend with the reds, kind of warmer tone, so it works. I'm using the red lip liner actually in my waterline. And I'm going to set it with the same red eyeshadow. So here I already did the base, and now we're gonna build up the skull. Since it's not a tutorial, technically it's just a review. I'm not showing you all of the steps. I used a lot of liners, water activated cake liners, to create this kind of fire wings in the eyes. And now we're just building up the skull. And I'm using the same palette here. I'm using the black, and I'm using the same exact purples as on the eyes to create consistency, so it looks kind of the same colors. And then we're gonna build up the teeth. I use white concealer, Kimchi Shake Beauty, actually the most, and we're setting with the white eyeshadow. So I wanted to test that white eyeshadow, and it's very opaque. It's very nice. So it's not one of those transparent, barely there whites. It's a nice white. It has pigment. So it's just pretty much a skull teeth makeup. I use more than just eyeshadow just to make it bright. So on the nose, I'm using this multi-chrome, the one that's on the bottom.
So here's your look, and this is the first time I'm talking because this took forever. It took forever, and I knew I was not going to be able to be in the mood to talk through this, and I have a cold, and I still can barely breathe. So Mimi, you want to say hello? Mimi came to say hello. Don't destroy Mommy's makeup, okay? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. What do you think about skull makeup? Alright, floof off. Go play. Go play, baby. Anyway, Mimi's hungry, and it's like, what, 7? Yeah, it's 7:15. Yep, dinner's late. Bad, mommy. Anyway, so there you go. I've never done a sugar skull makeup look before because it's kind of like, it's very common, right, on Halloween. So when something is very common, I usually like go against it. Because I like to kind of go in my own lane and do something different than everybody else, but I've never done it, so why not? Excuse my snot. Anyway, yeah. Put my contacts in. These are the ones I got for Painted with Raven, actually, for the Sagittarius look. and I kind of go with it. I wanted to create a look with purple and red, like a flame, you know, or the blood or whatever, you know, something a little spooky. So I use face paint, and of course I did this off camera because technically this is not a tutorial, this is a review of this beautiful palette, but I wanted to do the honors to honor Christina's grandpa and grandma because it's a dedication to them and it's their heritage, and she wanted to do something very special. So I wanted to create a makeup look that's actually, you know, the traditional sugar skull, because, you know, this is what it's all about. So yeah, so that's what I created. Of course, the gems I didn't do on camera, and paint, face paint, this is from Heidi's Cosmetics. I think they changed their name, didn't they? Anyway, and yeah, some gems, but the palette is on my eyes and the palette is on my cheeks to shade. I used the white for the teeth, but then I went over with the face paint, with what do you call it, liners, cake liners, and I used the white to make them a little more toothy, a little more white. It looks kind of creepy, exactly what I wanted. Anyway, Mimi, stop it. She's trying to destroy everything inside. Anyway, I need to wrap this up because my cat, my little baby cat Mimi, is trying to tell me something, that she's hungry and it's time for dinner. Let me zoom out. There you go. Now you can see everything. I hope we don't get too much glare because I wanted to make a black background, but my black background is currently loaded in cat hair, and I just didn't feel like cleaning it. So there you go. So let me know what you guys think, and as usual, the reminder, you can pick this up today on Friday, and it's already launched, or maybe I'm gonna release this probably early. Yeah, I'll try to put this out early because the palette comes out at 8 a.m. Pacific time. My videos usually come out at noon. So, and on Instagram probably they release it earlier. So it's 8 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Central time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. It's $64.99, but it's a large palette, so it's justifiable, and there is some multi-chromes in there, 5 shifty shades, like Christina said. And yeah, everything's super pigmented as you saw it. I mean, the shades are dried, but I swatched everything as you saw in the beginning. And again, sorry for the voiceover, but I'm really stuffed now. Even the voiceover is gonna be difficult to voice over it. But yeah, so I would say like these are two of my favorites, of course, because, you know, we all like shifted on my nose. This is on my nose. It's so cool though, it looks amazing. This one looks beautiful, but like it kind of disappeared my eyelid because the eyelashes. But anyway, yeah. I'm in love. Beautiful, beautiful palette. Absolutely worth it. So you get 10% off with Elaina Glam discount code. So if you guys are interested, I'm going to link the brand below. So shop Gourmandgirls Cosmetics, support indie brand, and get yourself a beautiful, beautiful palette for this season, Halloween. So let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment, like this video if you enjoyed it, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Ring the notification bell, and if you like, follow me on social media. I have the links in the description box. Thank you all for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!